Hello people, this is Eric Cobra and this is Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition Blind. So, let's see what news we have. With our aid, Warden Roof was able to locate a particular deepening claw of Darkspawn, and she did enough damage to disperse it, but telling me her body was found next to the corpse of a brood mother, although no one had seen one prior. So Roof's body was recovered and burned in accordance with Roman tradition, and the ashes sent to the church to be interred. All will know of her sacrifice. The talks between Ferelden and Olay took place in Jada, and it was not easy to keep matters from spiraling out of control. King Alistair is no diplomat after all, and had little patience for the endless affair. Thankfully, the Legions are uninterested in more war, and were able to smooth the way towards an eventual peace treaty. The king sent along a sword that once belonged to the Ferelden hero King Kellan had, as thanks for what the Inquisition helped create. Visit Trelane, we have secured Samson with holding pens. Your worship, he has not said much. We'll bring up the villain for judgment at your pleasure.
Letters are pouring in from all corners. Congratulations, pledges of loyalty, conversions to Andraste.
All premature until we deal with
Why am I not hearing anything? Weird. Sure, let's get some information.
Let's see what we have.
Ah, you can actually speak! Good, I was worried there for a sec. Several of Grand Duchy Florence's peers are maneuvering to claim her place at court, or at least to try and cannibalize the largest portion of it. The nature may be such that they will not see her fate as a cautionary tale. They may see how high she rose and assume that they will be ever so much smarter when time comes to face their own Inquisitors. They should be reminded of the danger. I actually like Linea's best. Arrange visitations, not with you, with the Duchess. And then said to the wing to find a box trait on the bed tables was said each straight. Since we are being barbaric, why not set her head on a pike? That was a joke. Do not ask for a head on a pike. I want her head on a pike. Actually, I like the intel one. That's hilarious. Let's see what else is up here. The situation is unfolding in the Neveran city of Cumberland, location of the College of Magi, which, until the outbreak of the Mage Rebellion, was the philosophical heart of the Circle's Magi. Now, mostly bandits become the home to a number of mage refugees. This drawn the ire of a local citizen, and mobs are threatening to assault the college and burn it down to the ground, with Duke Central and Access doing nothing to stop them. Inquisition agents suspect the notorious agents are behind the mobs, looking to recover artifacts from the college once its medical defenses are breached. Continue forced to occupy the college, we can protect the innocents and recover anything useful. So, what Duke Central? Yeah, let's go in and punch people.
Inquisitor.
No. Negotiating for weapon plans. Originally became aware of the talented inventor young blacksmith from the Enderfills. Was introduced through my extensive connections and negotiated deals to obtain his weapon plans for the Inquisition. Unfortunately, I have just now been outbid by a nobleman from Voldorma who maintains a private army. Ready to lose those designs. Is there anything we can do? I could identify a compromise. Knowledge can be shared after all. I don't even know what would be reasonable. Well, that is your area. So yeah, let's go out and talk stuff. Yep. Need to talk to Morgan, need to talk to everyone else. Need to publicly kick Samson in the dick a couple of times. Maybe even kill him. Let's see what he says.
Liliana says the guests
It
are on
comes
their way.
swiftly.
The last
This moment
inheritances
that
are
will be
discovered,
spoken of for
and hope
ages.
is not a spring color.
The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn,
that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy man to the people. You'll enter legend.
I hope he's really good to me.
Now that sounds more dangerous than anything I've done so far.
And there is the wits that reassures us. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted
Setting
to
the
tell
three
you
of you
I
to
share
do
your
everything.
sentiments, Inquisitor, and well, I suppose I just did.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lord. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
This sounds a bit muted. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can fix that. No idea if that fixed anything, but we'll see, I guess. No. Ah. And my chair pops into existence, noticing that its master has approached. So let's hope sitting in it this time does not
The
bring me.
Inquisitor. For personal interest, I have relieved Josephine, as you might expect.
Wouldn't that be one of the reasons you should,
Samson,
but whatever.
general to Corypheus, traitor to the Order. The blood on his hands cannot be measured.
To be fair, we all killed a lot of people.
His head is too valuable.
Wow, the
to
graphics are
take.
taking the time to
Kirkwall, Orlais, many would see him suffer. I can't say I'm not one of them.
Too valuable to kill?
The headman's axe isn't enough? That's an impressive amount of ill will.
The Red Lyrium will steal your vengeance. You know what it does. Corypheus only delayed my corruption.
Are you still loyal to that thing? He poisoned the Order, used them to kill thousands.
Frame rate jump.
Templars have always been used. How many were left to rot like I was, after the Chantry burned away their minds?
Huh.
Piss on it. I followed him, so Templars could at least die at their best.
He really does look like a drug addict. Especially with the red
I
eyes.
as the Chantry. The Prophet just isn't as pretty.
Yeah, well, let's bring up Maddox.
I found your people. They believed in you. Believed your cause was righteous.
Not your business, Inquisitor.
Your friend Maddox was so loyal, he killed himself. For you.
They were always going to die. I saw what Corypheus was doing. So yes, I fed them hope instead of despair. I made them believe their pain had purpose, just like the Chantry does. Right, Commander?
Somebody's bitter.
It ended as well as anything else I've done. Corypheus would kill me on sight. I'll tell your people what they want. Everything I cared about is destroyed.
Well, we need info, and he is a living embodiment of Lyrium resistance, apparently. Even without Corypheus' help, he's apparently resistant, and we need to know what we can. You will be a subject of study.
Samson, you can still be of use to good people. What you know is less important than what you are. My Arcanist will study your resistance to Red Lyrium.
Do as you will, Inquisitor. Your kind always does.
He may not die, but he will still do some good. Sure, he's still a dangerous person enough, but in this case, I think the gain is valuable enough. Red Lyrium is dangerous, and any resistance we can gain to that is of the utmost priority. Merrick! Good old buddy, how's it going?
Well,
Yes?
we look like...
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an ancient rune where you consumed a pool of elfiness, and then walked through a mirror, and wound up back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy? I don't want to think about this anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
Well, yes. Well, relatively normal.
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
I mean, we established that I wasn't, but just curious.
Going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
You believe in Andraste?
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's not to like?
That's one to the way to
I
think
don't have
about
a
it.
nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
So, divine or fucked? That's
Why are
lovely.
those my only options?
Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived. Single-handedly saved the Orlesian Empire. Stopped an army of demons. Whatever in the Maker's name happened in the Temple of Elfie shit. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a
That's
miracle.
a really good summation of everything important that actually happens. I can see you.
I'm starting to see your point.
Just try to warn me before falling into the Fade again, would you? I hate that place.
But yes, let's go speak with Morrigan. But yes, he basically summed up all the important missions. Everything in between wasn't important. So,
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here.
yeah.
Morrigan chased after her son into the Illuvian. She was terrified.
Son.
A son? Morrigan has a son.
A boy of 10 years. She said he activated the mirror and then she ran into it. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will find help, Inquisitor.
For fuck's sake.
Wait, this isn't the crossroads. This is the Fade. How did the Illuvian lead here? Can it go anywhere?
Ugh. Okay, yeah. Well, it's always nice to have some people hanging around for dinner, I guess. Ba-dum. Looks slightly dwarven. Lovely statuary.
Morrigan!
Go back. I must find Kieran before it's too late.
Well, couldn't you use, like, another set of eyes? Because, you know...
Why would Kieran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Illuvian here would require immense power.
Yeah, but,
If he is lost to me now after all I have sacrificed...
we'll look for him.
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path.
You are being very vague right now.
Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
Can you make up your mind? Please.